Natsume Company Ltd is a Japanese video game developer and publisher in Shinjuku, Tokyo, Japan, founded on October 20, 1987. Its American branch, Natsume Inc., is located in Burlingame, California. It is best known for publishing unique, family-oriented niche games, such as the Story of Seasons series and Rune Factory outside Japan. History: during the NES and SNES era, they published several action titles such as SCAT, Wild Guns and Shadow of the Ninja. Natsume also released the SNES game Pocky and Rocky as well as Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals and Power Rangers. Natsume has also developed the Medabot games. From the end of the Super NES era up until late 2014, Natsume Inc. was known for publishing a series of Story of Seasons games in North America. The last game in the series they published was Harvest Moon, A New Beginning for the Nintendo 3DS. In 2015, the developer of the series, Marvelous AQL, brought the next game in the series, Story of Seasons, to North America with their own US branch, XSEED Games, ending the relationship they had with Natsume. Since then, Natsume has begun releasing their own games under the Harvest Moon name, starting with Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley, which was released in North America on November 4, 2014. Natsume has also operated an eBay shop, selling copies of older games sealed in their original packaging, collected from storage at its offices. At auction, the company sold a sealed copy of Pocky and Rocky for over $1,600. Corporate divisions: the company originally had a publishing branch in the United States named Natsume Inc., located in Burlingame, California, founded in October 1988. By 1995, Natsume Inc. had broken away into its own company and is separately owned and operated. In October 2002, Natsume Company Ltd. founded Atari Inc. in Osaka, specialized on developing slot and pinball machines. On May 6, 2005, Natsume Solution began operation in Shinjuku, Osaka. This division specializes on website development, providing mobile solutions services and developing web systems. On March 1, 2006, Natsume Solution was merged with Evolve Co., Ltd. The company is now known as Natsume Atari, and is not directly connected to Natsume Inc. USA or its subsidiary Natsume Inc. Japan. Works Nintendo Entertainment System Developer, Abidox, Breath Fighters, Chaos World, Kajin Sentai Jetman, Idol Hackenden, Imagine Dreams, Power Blade 2, Shadow of the Ninja, Shatterhand, Super Scroll Vicio, TD, Multiforce, The Three-Eyed One, Touhou Kenban Roku, Developer, JP Publisher, Dragon Fighter, Dungeon Magic, Sword of the Elements, The Jetsons, Cogswell's Caper. Superstar Force 2, Developer, JP US Publisher, SCAT Special Cybernetic Attack Team, Shadow of the Ninja, Developer, EU Publisher, Wooding Forest. MSX Mitsume ga Choru, The Three-Eyed One Comes Here. Game Boy Developer Publisher, Harvest Moon GB, Legend of the River King, Spanky's Quest, Tailgater, Developer, Casper, Medorot, Kabuto Version, Medorot, Parts Collection, Medorot, Parts Collection 2, Ninja Gaiden, Shadow, Publisher, Amazing Penguin, US Publisher, Medorot, Kaigator Version. Super NES Developer Publisher, Spanky's Quest, Pocky and Rocky, Ghost Sweeper Mikami, Jori Ishihara Nice Body, The Ninja Warriors, Developer, Zenihon Pro Wrestling, Natsume Championship Wrestling, Wild Guns, Pocky and Rocky 2, Casper, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Shinkieda Senki Gundam Wing, Endless Duel, Gekiza Sentai Karanger, Zenkai. Racer Senshi, NA Publisher, Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals, Harvest Moon. Sega Master System Developer, Sagaya, Special Criminal Investigation, Renegade. Sega Saturn Highway 2000, Virtual Casino. Nintendo 64 Publisher, Big Mutha Truckers, developer publisher, Harvest Moon 64. PlayStation publisher, Lode Runner, Real Fishing, Burst A Move 4, Burstrick Wakeboarding, Turnabout, Blue Kids, Big Mutha Truckers, Real Fishing 2, NA publisher, Harvest Moon, Back to Nature, Skydiving Extreme, Gekkai Shooting King, Tetris Plus. Game Boy Color developer publisher, Hone-in-One Golf, Lufia, The Legend Returns, developer, NAEU publisher, Legend of the River King, Harvest Moon 3, Kitai Denja Telefang, developer, WWF WrestleMania 2000, Dragon Dance, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Croc 2, Harvest Moon 2, Power Rangers Time Force, The Land Before Time, Action Man, Search for Base X, publisher, Legend of the River King 2. Game Boy Advance developer, Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder, WWF Road to WrestleMania, Medorot Navi, Kabuto, Power Rangers, Wild Force, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Wrath of the Dark Hulk King, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, WWE Survivor Series, NA publisher, Car Battler Joe, CIMA, The Enemy, Pocky and Rocky with Becky, Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, Gundam Seed, Battle Assault, developer publisher, Medabots Axe, Kitai Denja Telefang 2, Harvest Moon, More Friends of Mineral Town, publisher, Wizardry Summoner, WWE Road to WrestleMania X8. PlayStation 2 publisher, Harvest Moon, Save the Homeland, Metropolis Mania 2, Real Fishing 3, NA publisher, Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life Special Edition, River King, A Wonderful Journey, Rough Trigger, The Vinical Conspiracy, Innocent Life, A Futuristic Harvest Moon Special Edition, NA and EU publisher, Shoelip. Nintendo DS developer, Fullmetal Alchemist, Dual Sympathy, Nicktoons, Battle for Volcano Island, Kirby, Squeak Squad, Nicktoons, Attack of the Toybots, Nicktoons, Globs of Doom, Kamen Rider, Dragon Knight, publisher, Freedom Wings, Puzzle to Harvest Moon, Hi Hamtaro. Little Hamster's Big Adventure, Princess Debut, Harvest Moon, Sunshine Islands, Lufia, Curse of the Sinistrals, Rune Factory, A Fantasy Harvest Moon DS, Harvest Moon DS Cute, Harvest Moon, Island of Happiness, Harvest Moon, Frantic Farming, Rune Factory 2, A Fantasy Harvest Moon DS, Sunshine Islands, Harvest Moon DS, Grand Bazaar, Rune Factory 3, A Fantasy Harvest Moon DS, The Tale of Two Towns, Witch's Wish, Cheer We Go, River King, Mystic Valley. iPhone and iPod Touch developer publisher, Harvest Moon, Frantic Farming, Cheer We Go, developer, Gabrielle's Zombie Attack, Gabrielle's Sweet Defense, Gabrielle's Monster Match, Ninja Climb, Real Fishing Pocket. Nintendo GameCube NA publisher, Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, Harvest Moon, Magical Melody, publisher, Medabots Infinity, developer publisher, Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life. PlayStation Portable publisher, Adventures to Go. Carnage Heart EXA, Harvest Moon, Boy and Girl, Harvest Moon, Hero of Leaf Valley, Innocent Life, A Futuristic Harvest Moon, Mystic Chronicles, Real Fishing, The Great Outdoors. Publisher, Animal Kingdom, Wildlife Expedition, Gabrielle's Ghostly Groove, Monster Mix, Harvest Moon, Animal Parade, Harvest Moon, My Little Shop, Harvest Moon, Tree of Tranquility, Moki Moki, Real Fishing Angler a Euro Unregistered Trademark S-Dream, Real Fishing Challenge 2, Real Fishing, Ocean Challenge. PlayStation 3 NA Publisher, Africa, Rune Factory, Tides of Destiny. XBOX 360 developer, Omega 5. Nintendo 3DS developer, Gabrielle's Ghostly Groove 3D, Real Fishing Paradise 3D, Publisher, Brave Tank Hero, Gotcha Racing, Hometown Story, Harvest Moon, The Tale of Two Towns 3D, Harvest Moon, A New Beginning, Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley, Yumi's Odd Odyssey. Where EU equals, Publisher, Harvest Moon, Seeds of Memories. External links, Natsume Company, Limited homepage, official Natsume Incorporated website, Natsume Solution Evolve Co., Limited homepage. References